dude.
Yeah.
So let's go back chronologically. We're
Right.
getting ahead of ourselves.
Okay,
I'm loving
sorry.
the conversation. No, it's totally fine. I'm good at bringing it back. So you kind of explained to us the vibe that you experienced, the feeling of just being present, talking shop or shooting the shit and staying as long as possible. And that's what you wanted to recreate. You also had this professor who already dropped gold on you and us because you shared it with starting the end in mind. What were some of the other lessons you learned in this class that you think set you up for success?
I think that, obviously it was.
Do you remember his name or her name?
Yeah, Jeff Burnell. And in fact, great story, it was maybe 6 or 7 years ago, he reached out to me, said, hey, my son's an architect, but he thinks he's going to open a pub. Do you mind if he calls you and talks to you? And his son just came through for it was like a month ago. He'd fixed up a VW van. He was driving cross country, and he came through and had a beer.
That's so cool.
Kind of came full circle.
Yeah, man.
I think a lot of it, and it's something that I still try to work towards, which is if you're doing something you're really passionate about that you enjoy, you'll never have a day of work, right? And that is, and I've had, obviously throughout all these years, you have days where you're like, man, I just don't want to do it today. But by and large, I kind of follow my passion, and that has me in a place in life where I don't fret going to work. I'm excited, I'm energetic, I'm ready to go. And I think that was a big piece of it, is figure out the things you're passionate about and follow them and try to make money with those, as opposed to doing something to make money and then maybe pursuing passion elsewhere, right? And so, and I don't know if that's works for everybody. It certainly worked for me. But I think as an entrepreneur, if you're really doing something you believe in, the work's much easier, because there are very, very hard days when you're an entrepreneur, especially a restaurateur. And if you're passionate about it, it helps you get through those hard times.
So what do you believe in? What is it that you're working towards?
For me, ultimately, through all this, I think I started out passionate about the beer and pubs. But as I've kind of grown, and really what we did, I was telling people we built a neighborhood pub, and then I had to build a neighborhood, right? So, we've built a couple of apartment complexes. We've built other retail space around us. So, in addition to we have 10 restaurants within 6 blocks of here.
And those are all your restaurants.
Right.
And I saw a couple of, I wasn't outside too much when I got here, but I did recognize a few.
Yeah. So what we did was that as we grew, we grew very close to here because we were trying to build out this neighborhood. And so we were constantly building something that was a different cuisine, different concept to try and grow the pool of people who would come down here. But where that's left me over the years is I figured out the thing that I'm actually most passionate about is my hometown. I'm still really passionate about food. I'm passionate about what we do in the hospitality business, but ultimately, I'm just passionate about making my hometown a better place to live.
Dude, I'm loving what you're dropping on us right now. This is absolute gold.